Hello and welcome to another video with me, Esther from Gather and Create. Today I'm continuing my Sweetly Swirled series. I've done 2 cards using this stamp set already, and there'll be 2 more to come. 1 more after this one today. If you haven't been following my blog or the videos, I'm basically concentrating on 1 stamp set a month, so that gets me thinking very creatively and out of the box, and gets the most out of 1 stamp set, and hopefully will teach you how to do the same. So this is the one we're making, so let's go ahead and see how it's done. Okay, so here we go, let's get stamping. Put my glasses on and I'll be able to actually see what's going on. So as you've just seen, this is the card, this beautiful paper. I will show you in the catalogue. Everything is going to be linked in the description below, so don't panic if you can't keep up with any of the names or things I'm saying, or measurements. Everything will go onto the blog too. So it's the Garden Lane Designer Series paper, so it's basically Stampin' Up speak for patterned paper. DSP, you might hear it referred to. So it's this gorgeous one here, which I thought did lend itself quite nicely to this flower. It's not exactly the same, but I've just used it kind of in the background there. And in case I hadn't mentioned it on the previous videos about this Sweetly Swirled stamp set, they do coordinate with the ovals dies and also the circle dies, actually. Circle dies and the oval dies. And that's exactly how I've used it today. So I've used the small, well, we get quite a few in the set, but I've used a smaller one of the 3. You can see I've already stamped one, I'll be stamping another to cut that one. This all comes in the same set. Then the scalloped, and then the bigger one again for the black. This green is called Soft Sea Foam, but I'll try and refer to it as green as we go through the video. Okay, so let's get going. I'll do the stamping first and then we'll assemble. So I need my little bit of Whisper White again, and I need my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And we're just going to ink up the oval scribbly stamp. Pop that down. I'm at an angle, that's not helpful. Put that down. Not quite happy with that. I'm going to try that again. Feel like it should have been a little bit more. I think I might need re-inking. I won't do that now because I might be too inky. Just want it a bit stronger. Pressing down. That's better. That makes me happy. Ooh, let's not put the lid on the stamp. It's one of those days. Okay, and I'm going to die cut that. Okay, so we want to put that on there. We might, don't know if this is going to be on camera. Let's turn it around and then it might well be. So laying that on top. If this was a bit more precise, I'm not too bothered if it's not exactly lined up. I'll probably use my magnetic platform so it sticks to where it needs to go. But I'm filming, so anything might happen now. Let's put that through, wind the handle. So there you go. You can actually see a little bit of that other swirl behind, but you won't be able to once I've layered that up. So you have missed a little bit, but you get the idea. I'm not too bothered. It's very abstract. Right, and then I will... Actually, I'm just going to set that to one side because I actually used the Wink of Stella on my card. This is basically a glitter brush pen. If you can see that at all. The black around there, I just added Wink of Stella because it just felt a little bit flat, so I just popped that on there to try and bling it a little bit. but I don't want to go straight onto it in case that isn't perfectly dry yet. So let's add our paper to the card. I've basically got half of the other half, so when that is together like that, that is a sheet of A4. So you just on this end just cut it straight down the middle at 10.5 centimeters, and then it gets scored in half. At 14.9 centimeters. Quite like this kind of way round card. So there you go, so that makes your card base. And then this piece of paper should then in theory be 10.5, yes. So I've cut that down, so and 14.9. You will find it just needs trimming down a little bit. I don't know what happens. There must be some scientific reason why, even though you've cut it to the same size, it's always a bit bigger. But I will just adhere it first and then trim it if needs be. If you try and trim off tiny bits, it's going to go wrong. Ask me how I know. Actually, that seems okay. At the bottom actually it's a little bit big. Tiny over slightly. I really like just covering the whole front of a card. It's pretty effective. So I'm just going to take my snips and just trim off that little edge there, and then we'll have a nice perfect edge, perfect front of the card. Now, when I made this one, I was a bit sad because I thought my little strips of card would have been better, more central, but sometimes we work that out after the event. I do these videos so that you don't have to do those kind of mistakes. So I really wanted them more with my piece central. This is the biggest bit. I've already die cut it. Yes, that's about right. And these little strips measure 1 centimeter wide by 14.9 long. Again, if they were a little bit longer, you could just trim them. So let's do that while I'm waiting for my little oval to be completely dry before it gets the Wink of Stella treatment. I'm going to go about here. Have I gone too far over now? Actually, not too bothered about too far over. I'm going to go with it. Up slightly. Pop that there. Splodgy. So let's trim those bits off. Ideally you wouldn't do that with the glue still wet. It's not very good for your snips, but I'm sure you don't want to hang around while I wait for everything to dry. So now I am going to add the Wink of Stella as promised. It's just literally going to get swirled over it. Given the choice, I might wait a little longer still. It's going to be okay, I think. I don't know how much it is getting picked up, but it really does add a nice little dimension to it. Otherwise, it could be quite flat. I'm leaving it just at that, but as much or as little on as you want. The next thing I'm going to add is the little bit of flower stamping. So it is this one that I'm adding, and it's all very abstract, very kind of random, and the leaf as well, just in the corner. I'm gonna go with just 2. do 2, and then just going to add the little leafy bit, just literally straight through the middle. So you're not really going to see that too much over the flower. You should hopefully just see the leaves. And that's fine. It's added enough detail. I am very much less is more. Now I'm going to stamp the Love You in the same black. It's a clear stamp, so you should be able to put it exactly where you want it to. So I'm going to go over the flower a little. That's why I've chosen a lighter colour for underneath and then the black on top. And it's as easy as that. Close my ink pads. So the next thing I'm going to do is glue my layers together. So I've already cut the green at the scallop and then the black all at the same die set, and I glued the stamped layer directly onto the green scallop. And then the next layer onto foam pads. These were the foam pads I took off because I put some on the back as well, and it was too much. I felt it was too much. Might add too much to the postage as well, actually, to have double layer foam pads. One in the middle. Don't want anything sinking. And then this is going to get put onto the black oval. Like so. Okay, and then the final step after I've glued it is just going to add the sequins. That's better. Well, you can tell me what you think, whether you prefer it at an angle or more in the middle. It's going to be personal preference. Squiggles of glue. That can go about there. And now I'm going to take your pick tool, just going to pick up 3 sequins, put one there, another one there, and we'll go with the last one there. And that's it, a very simple Love You card, making the most of that, I am so splodgy with my glue, making the most of that pretty patterned paper and the really delicate images in the Sweetly Swirled. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be one more Sweetly Swirled. So go to the blog, gatheranccreate.co.uk to see all the measurements, and the products are also linked in the description below. Have a great day. Bye bye.